As Hannah. I am 27 years old, and I raised my baby alone. People think being alone is weakness, but I learned that silence, lies, and fear are much worse. I speak now because I have lived through it. I thought staying quiet would keep my life safe. I was wrong. This is how everything slowly fell apart, and how I learned to stand on my own. We used to live a simple life together. Daniel and I shared a small apartment near the bus stop. It was not big, but it felt warm. I cooked dinner in the evening. He came home tired. We ate at the small table by the window. I felt calm in those days. I thought love meant staying close and not asking too much. I knew we did not have much money, but I felt safe. We talked about small dreams, a better job, a bigger room, a family one day. Sometimes we watched TV in silence. Sometimes we laughed at nothing. I thought that was enough. Then my life changed quietly. I found out I was pregnant on a cold morning. I sat on the edge of the bed and held the test. My hands were shaking. I felt scared, but I also felt hope. I whispered to myself, "This will bring us closer." That night, I told Daniel. He did not smile. He looked at his phone and said nothing for a long time. I thought he was just surprised. I told myself to stay calm. After that, things felt different. Dinner became cold before we ate. My messages stayed unread. He came home later. He spoke less. I felt something was wrong, but I stayed quiet. I thought love meant patience. I thought silence could protect us. I knew deep inside that I was changing myself to keep peace. But peace did not come. Only distance did. One evening, I told Daniel again that I was pregnant. I stood near the kitchen door. My hands were cold. I felt my heart beat fast. I said, "We need to talk." He sat on the sofa and looked at the wall. I told him everything. I told him about the doctor. I told him about the baby. He did not look at me. He said only 2 words. "Not now." I felt my chest tighten. I thought maybe he needed time. I whispered to myself, "Stay calm." I knew pushing him would make things worse. For a moment, I thought he was just scared. I told myself time would fix everything. I believed love would help him change. I felt a small hope inside me. Days passed. Weeks passed. We lived in the same house, but not together. Then the rules started.